There's no price like the ShopRite price, which means you get washing powder for only $69.99 and Kellogg's noodles for just $22.99. The ShopRite price, the price you can trust always.
Nginivusele babukeli emakhaya ehlelweni leli lithanza kakhulu iTemidlalo ningetfuki kakhulu buso lobusha. I'm your host today, Nogwazi Dlamini. Our correspondent Fabrice Musonera is down at the Somhlolo National Stadium actually covering the game between Mbabane Highlanders and Manzini Wanderers. We're going to go straight to Fabrice right now, who's going to give us updates on that soccer match. Fabrice?
Don't press that.
Thank you very much, Nogwazi. Nogwazi, thank you very much. We're here at Somhlolo National Stadium. As you can see, it's a half-time between Mbabane Highlanders and the Manzini Wanderers. A game, I would say, coming into this game, you'd have to recall that the two sides played over the weekend during a different tournament, Momo Cup. So for Manzini Wanderers, they were defeated in that game. So coming into this game, the M10 Premier League, it was a chance for them to revenge. So far, it was the first 45 minutes. We haven't seen much in terms of threats from both sides. As I speak, in terms of weather conditions, it's a bit drizzling. As you can see, these are a few of the Mbabane Highlanders players in a warm-up session, maybe hoping to get to come in as a substitution for the second half. So the two teams are into the dressing room. It's first half, not. Next to me, I'm with Coach Sfiso Nurontiban, the under-23 coach, who maybe can give us an idea of what he saw. Coach, good. Thank you very much to join us. Coach, just give me an idea. To you as a coach, what did you see from these two sides? We Highlander coming to this game, spirits high, Wanderers, Bafuni revenge. Who were coach Uboneni for the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a game of moments, Fabrice. And you can see Wanderers is more hungry for the game. They've created a number of chances than Mbabane Highlanders, and they are more quicker on transition going forward. It's just that their attacks, both teams, they break in the moment of transition. That is why you find more action is in the middle of the park. Otherwise, it's an interesting game, and the tempo is high. The weather conditions favors the players because it's not hot, but the pitch surface in terms of first touch, our contributor, they lose any ball position. But you can see Loguti Wanderers is more dangerous going forward than Mbabane Highlanders. I think Mbabane Highlanders psychologically kuyayilimata lokuthi ishaya kabili Wanderers. Wanderers yona psychologically injured, ifuna go revenge. That is why you could see more of Manzini Wanderers getting into Mbabane Highlanders goal. Mbabane Highlanders relaxed yona ayifika kakhulu epalini and ayimhlophe kakhulu goalkeeper. Now ibuka le game, it will be a 1-0. Right. The one that will score will try to protect the ball.
No, but yes, go on.
But you can see the one that is more likely to score is Manzini Wanderers because they are playing more offensive than Mbabane Highlanders.
All right, now just to introduce to you, Nogwazi, is that prior to this game, there was a game between Mbabane Swallows and Manzini Sipet. So Swallows are still without a win in 3 games. They played a goalless draw. What's wrong with them, quick, coach, before we leave? Swallows failing to get 3 points once again. To you, what's the problem with them?
Swallows started in a very low note.
Yes.
They were playing more possessive football than being offensive. When they saw that isikhathi sesiyaphela bashintsha move kuba aggressive, bangile Swallows lesiyadinga ukuthi more quicker going forward. First half they build up very slow, gradual build up sabo, and they were not that much threatening a defense. Sipet was very much organized, having numbers behind the ball, and they couldn't penetrate. So yes, Mbabane Swallows introduced Samba introduce abomanyisa ngilapho bosuyibona khona ukuthi seyi-desperate for a goal and bafuna ukuthi isikhathi esincane yaphela.
All right, Coach, thank you very much, and don't go anywhere. We'll sit comfortably and watch the second half. We get in touch once again, Coach. The rain is getting a bit heavier here at the Somtla National Stadium. The teams are back, so we should be getting ready for a second half. Me and my camera person, Eswatini, we're heading to the VIP session to watch the game comfortably. Over to you, Nogwazi.
Thank you very much to our correspondent there, Fabrice Musonera, who's also with his cameraman, Eswatini Ngumalo. As we heard from the interview with the under-23 coach, Swallows were goalless draw today against Seabirds. What is going to happen between Mbabane Highlanders and Manzini Wanderers? Is Mbabane Highlanders going to go on with a win? Are Manzini Wanderers going to actually revenge and actually win this time? We shall see at the end of the match. Now, on today's show, we actually have the Table Tennis Association. I have them with me already in the studio right now. Mr. Percy Zulu, who is the president of the Table Tennis Association, and Tsebile Dlamini, who is the sports development officer of the association. I'll start with you, Mr. Zulu. Unjani namhlanje?
Siyavuka sivusele onke amaswati la kubukela iSwazi TV nalabathanzi table tennis.
Labathanzi table tennis. Now recently Babe Zulu benine table tennis workshop. Can you please let our viewers know ekhaya ukuthi how did it go? Did you actually achieve what you wanted to achieve?
Siyabonga kakhulu msakathi. Sibaka table tennis sicabanga ukuthi siqale kahle sesende our first block. Lapho besitrainer khona bo coach. Bo coach baka level 1 ku table tennis, which is a course besiyenda, it's an international course.
Okay.
So besingu 13 out of the 13 sathola 11 bathola the national certificate.
Okay.
And then 2 bathola the international certificates.
Oh, okay.
But all in all ihambe kahle course because sonke sitawusebenta kanye kanye bonke akusho kulo kwehluka kwecertificate ukuthi ngasisebenza kanye kanye.
Yes, it must have been a huge achievement to actually get those 2 who are actually doing the international who got the international certificates actually. Yeah,
cha ngoba sibajabulele kakhulu vele ngoba kukhombisile ukuthi nathi internationally sebangabacela basebenze somewhere kule level labakiyo, maybe outside the country, if possible.
Okay, Babe Zulu, there was an international instructor Bekakhona who was actually handling everything. Bekachamka kuphi, and how was that person abekhona yini kufundzisa everyone? Please tell us a bit more about that.
Okay, table tennis yathi nayivunywa ngo Sports and Recreation Council ukuthi be members phindze yavunywa nang iyoga. Siya applyela ngaphandle la savunywa khona ngile International Federation. And then nayizivuma ke International Federation yasithatha for 16 hours la besifundza khona online. Basibuta nje ngokuthi okay basifundisa ukuthi i-member association singayakha kanjani simaswati. Safunza ke lo 16 hours sase siphase lapho ke sasesende action plan yethu. Action plan yethu ke kwakungilo ukuthi vele sicele bo coach bapasta batas coach because sisaqala sifuna kwenda into le professional. So ke basese basita ke baka International Federation basilethela an expert from Botswana. Lefike lana ke yasithatha for a week.
Oh, okay. Angakhohlwa Nkosi. Can you please tell us ukuthi bawukhona kule workshop and kukhona into lowatifunza during that workshop?
Yes, abengikhona kule workshop. Safunza lokuningi kakhulu. Safunza kakhulu nje ukuthi this was the beginning of the journey.
Okay.
We're still going to be making mistakes, but akugcini lapho. It is about going back and trying again and correcting our mistakes now. And kuti correctana nathi kule game labesikiyo, because I think kusitting ukuthi even when now you are sharing the skill and imparting the skill kule munye umuntu ukhona ukuthi ukwende in a way lokuma standards lawa accepted.
Okay, go attendance. I'll point it out. Go the women. We know that some of the women, like Nasihle, I've played with her before.
Yes.
Ngadlala naye tech ball. How was the attendance? Go the women. How did they do? How did Sihle do?
The attendance was quite good. There was 4 ladies all in all. Loku kahle ngako ngokuthi sonke sisuka in different parts of the region, and sitawkhona ukuthi sikhona ukuthinta bantu labahlukile within the country. She did well, but since it was a learning curve for all of us, I think sonke sasibambene sabai team, and it was very, very interesting.
All right. One of your roles in the association is the sports development officer. How's the turnout with the women, and do you have actually teams or clubs centered around women, if I should say that?
There is still a shortage of in the number of women who are interested in who are currently playing the sport. There are clubs and teams, but because there is a shortage of the numbers, I think could all improve. Anyalo logo se sikhona sesina action plan. Yego go se sikhona go si encourage more women go badlale and train more women and sifundise ngale sport. Mine I'm team ERS Eswatini Revenue Services,
okay.
and Kona I could say kusinyalo se go improve ile kwatala kung 2 ladies, and right now I can count 5.
Okay.
Nalalabanye nabo they are recruiting, so yeah, I think the number is going to grow.
Oh, that sounds really exciting. Mr. Zulu, you spoke about Gutsi after the event ni bene strategic plan that you actually did. Could you please actually tell us about that plan, and what are the plans that you have for the future?
Okay, plan yethu mbambamba ezisi asho isiku development kakhulu. Nalo ukuthi ke kule development yethu sibukile ngoba njengalo igender ishaya nje ikakhulu lo mdlalo udlalwa bobabe kakhulu. Sibuke ukuthi bomake babe khona, siphinde sibuke ke nebaka disability nokuthi nabo singisuka nabo pass kule cause nje besinaye umunye waka disability ofunzile table tennis ukuthi uyidlala kanjani, nakahlete esitulweni nokuthi ema rules akhona nakadlala le table tennis kufuna eme kanjani. So going forward siyacabanga ukuthi with resources behind sicabanga ukuthi sikwanyalo setawende ema workshops, because sibonile kulokufunza kwethu nyalo ukuthi skill is phansi.
Okay.
So we have to upgrade the skills ethu kuze aphakame, more especially kulaba labesifunza nabo nyalo. And lokunye ke lesikubukile sibuke ukuthi sidaba nema tournaments njenganyalo nje sipartnerishe ne Waterford lapho sibasicele khona nakhona ukuthi sithe sitofundzisa table tennis. So mhla ka 26 babese bayacela ukuthi nathi sidabe host tournament.
Okay.
Babese bathi ke bangasibambisa basinike ihola yabo, which is siyabonga Waterford for that.
Okay.
26 November sidabe sine tournament lapho ke tabe cross cutting tabe faka kusuka phansi lomncane kwedulu.
Okay.
Ikakhulu ke kepha ke sibuke kulala abancane etikolweni ke nakhona sesingenile etikolweni. Ikakhulu tikolo nje but ke secale tikolweni letincane ngoba vele nathi sisebantu sesengibancane kwanyalo but ti active nako lokumcoka. And then maybe ke lokunye ke we have partners like sesi bayasati kubo Botswana, bayasati kubo Lesotho. Right now we've been invited to Botswana to attend the Phoenix tournament letaba khona nga December. So they've asked us to bring at least 4 athletes, 4 males and 4 females.
Okay.
And maybe of different ages. So we are working on that ukuthi manje sizame ukuthi bakhona kubagcina ba-attendile, because I think the exposure nalokho bonakala kudlala kwe table tennis asebabone badinga lokuthi babone ukuthi idlalwa kanjani
Okay.
kulamanye mave but okhona comparisha lezinga lethu nabo kwatokwati kuphakamise amasokisi lapho babona khona siba weak.
Yes. Cebile, Babezulu is speaking about going to schools and actually teaching Banfana table tennis. What are your future plans in terms of women? Are you guys aligned to that as well? Strategic plans, sihamba kanjani?
Yes, we are definitely aligned kule plan la ikhuluma ngayo Mr. Zulu. On that note, njena this coming weekend, sine program le kuthiwa Gender My Strength, where we are looking actually at hosting mostly women kuya kuthi bete students of all ages, from school, professionals, any age, because table tennis, I can tell you, it's very it's very benefiting. It's a quick game, mind game, physically, so you don't go wrong.
Okay.
It's a very interesting sport.
Very, very interesting. Thank you so much to you, Mr. President Babezulu Nawecebile, Sports Development Officer of Table Tennis Association. We're going to take a break right now, and after the break, we have the Darts Association, who actually had a previous tournament last weekend, a 2-day tournament. They are going to tell us more about that after the break.
When you choose your adventures, you do so with an open heart and a desire for the unexpected. You embark on journeys to discover new worlds full of wonder. You choose a path to awaken your senses, a world to make you look up and realize just how inspiring this life can be. Arrive and awaken your heart. Explore life in ways only thought possible in your dreams. Discover just how far you'll go to expand your understanding of life's greatest mysteries. There's just one place on this planet with so much to offer. Now is the time for you to have the royal experience in the kingdom.
Welcome back to Temidlalo. Before the break, we're actually speaking to the Table Tennis Association. Right now, we have Secretary General Mr. Sibusiso Patches of the Darts Association to unpack on the event of the weekend, a 2-day event, Mr. Patches, that happened Saturday and Sunday. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Sibonga lelithuba kufika nje sito khuluma ngemidlalo lesisuka kuwo ema darts, which is the Malkans tournament.
Okay.
Yes.
Ihambe njani Malkans tournament? Bekuyi 2-day tournament, right?
Yes, bekuyi 2-day tournament and besinema visitors ethu from South Africa and Botswana, as far as Botswana. So sinayo nje ithanza kubuya. We always have it every year, but ngenxa ye COVID we didn't have it for the past years.
Okay.
But nje beyinhle kakhulu and isifundzisile khona la bese sishota khona, and we have learned ukuthi kufuna pull up ema socks ethu.
Okay.
Even said that sinalo kunye lesikubonile ema juniors ethu, the under 25s, akhonile kubabo number 2, number 3, which was good for the country because number 1 was from Botswana, but number 2 and number 3 was from Eswatini.
Okay. Ukhulume ngekuthi bekunema internationals from Botswana, as you said, international ibeng number 1.
Yes.
How did that improve igame yenu as eMaswati?
Kusitile because kusinikete isithombe ukuthi sibone ukuthi where to improve going forward, because nasibuka nje lama runners up were from Swaziland ukuthi ayabonakala ukuthi siwathola etikolweni, so asa improve going forward, and the young boys who are working hard on the sport, and kuyakhombisa ukuthi we are going far.
We are going far. How was the turnout of the tournament both days?
Because of the COVID, ngicabanga ukuthi okay, on the Swazi side the turnout was good. On the South African side was good also. Botswana came with a team too. It's just that nje bo Zambia na bo Zimbabwe didn't come this time around because I think basa recover from COVID. But nevertheless beyinhle kakhulu, and sikhonile ukudlala kwabakuhle kakhulu.
Okay, siyambona nangu lovelile nyalo lo wase South Africa.
Yes, he's from South Africa.
Is he the one that came number 1?
Not really.
Not really.
Yes, but it's part of warm up this time around.
Oh, this is warm up.
Yeah, this
okay,
is warm up.
Mr. Patches, ngicela breakele down ema categories ale darts ukuthi ahamba kanjani, my events ahluke kanjani.
Oh, okay. In my events, we had under 25, which were boys.
Okay.
Then we had my ladies. Besinga categories in age. On the under 25, we win a total from Botswana. Then walanzelwa nguSanziso, who's a local from Eswatini. Kwase kuba na Spetfo. Naye ngilomfana lemanje mfana semncane weze school going kid. Naye wabang number 3.
Okay.
Total uhambe na 1000. Wase kuthi ke kuma ladies vele idominate like iBotswana, kusafuna se recruiter kakhulu vele lapho. Mostly kuma ladies la ukudlaleni lo mdlalo, but nje nakhona it was good. It was good. Also ke bese kuthi kuma doubles kuwine Chin and Cherry bahamba na 20,000 plus a trophy and a trophy and medals.
That's one of the ladies from
Botswana.
From Botswana.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. Wase kuthi ke very recent Cherry B nabo basuke South Africa from eThekwini. Nabo ke they played well. Kwase kuthi ekugcineni but vele kudominate South Africa mostly kuma doubles. Yes. I-team yethu le cishe yafika kuma ledliwe kuma quarter finals not kuma semi finals. It was Ndokozo Makhanya and Bafana Ngambule. Those were the pairs la dlale aba closer.
Okay.
Yes, and it showed ukuthi ke vele sibenayo le kuba stiff kancane, but nje I'm really happy with the under 25s because our development is working hard.
The tournament yenu iqala kuma group stages and then it goes on to.
Yes, iqala kuma group stages, then we go to
knockouts.
Knockouts, yes.
Emma ladies, I heard you speaking about ukuthi kunema doubles emma males. Emma ladies wona beningakawa categorize ukuthi kunema doubles as well.
No. Begunje, it was just yeah, because asemancane kahle as we speak.
Okay.
So we couldn't pair them because now our parish across maybe in about 4 games.
Okay.
But now our compare now abadlalisa nje babodwa kutaba kahle kakhulu.
Okay, idlalile tournament the past weekend. What is next for IDAS Association? Any upcoming events?
We are going to resume our league, and we are preparing. We have a strategy to go nyalo. So funa ema under 15, ema under 18s in schools, schools tournament, whereby they will compete regionally before they come and compete nationally.
Okay.
So Region 5 next year is funa baba compete Region 5 labanvan.
Okay.
So that we'll have a future for my dads. So we're going to recruit from schools on the chosen schools. Then we'll come back compete nationally. Then we'll have a team from there.
Okay, kunembukeli nyalo maybe lo titshela ukuthi dads I find it very interesting ngifuna kwadlala. How do they actually get to contact you guys? Who do they speak to? How's the recruitment process? How does it go?
It's simple. We've got a development officer, Ms.
Okay.
Thandeka Mkhonto, fundzisa lapha Ilangeni. She's the development officer, and who's developing vele nanyalo umsebenzi wakhe nje. Where the kids from Ilangeni and other schools ubasitile kakhulu to develop, but they can contact us. Nami nje I'm free ukuthi bangangicontact so that sibasite gokuthi how we can help them, and we can go and teach noma ngisiphi isikolo lesifuna kufundisa ama-dads, because dads nyalo sesizamela ukuthi siwende ukuthi kube ngabi kulomdlalo bantu bebane mentality ngawo ukuthi udlala emabhareni udlala kuphi kuphi. Sesidlala nje eholeni, and it's a good sport, more especially go iyadzinga ukuthi tibalo utati kakhulu.
Okay.
Then uyakhona na yakusita neku understand kakhulu tibalo fast.
All right. In terms of Emma teams, mangakhe ema teams that you have, and nivamsa kudlalela kuphi enguvu khuluma ukuthi ndo resume ileague yenu, ema leagues enu nivamsa kwadlalela kuphi?
Okay, we have about 4 venues for now, but nje la sebenda mostly it's correctional, bese sekuba Galozitha naseLangeni. Then we have Mbabane City Council Hall kaMsunduzi. So but we're trying to see spread all over the country.
Okay.
Yes. So we're playing mostly a correctional.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Teams ge mangakile now?
My teams list now are 15 so far.
Yes,
right. Yeah, 15 so far. COVID has affected. We're having about 20 teams.
All right.
Then wakanza kutsi some companies because of COVID baba misa kudlala, and some teams aya dissolve. But I could say dissolve per se. They join the other teams to reinforce. So kanza kutsi nyali teams eba nabo 8 wabadlali. So sekuyasita ke lo ukuthi my teams akaba strong and the competition becomes tight. So nyalo nje as sibuka moving forward vele le competition say tight kakhulu.
Okay.
Yeah, say tight kakhulu in such a way ukuthi ka Region 5 nje sinaye a youngster who got position who got a bronze.
Okay.
Yes, who was under 25. So mostly vele the development has helped us, and the school tournament has site kakhulu vele ku develop the sport.
Okay. Region 5 Guillaume Malawi nga December, it starts participating?
Not this time.
Okay.
It's in a competition near dads, but for now we are still preparing our team. We'll have a recruitment from the schools.
Okay. Most sporting codes are having world championships. The Atikne World Cup later Gonyalo, FIFA World Cup. Techball is also having world championships in Germany. Any plans, dots, or maybe say for that next year?
Something about next year. We're working on good system go participate at World Cup. Even in Africa Cup we're working on that, but mostly the effect was the COVID, because even now Region 5 bobona lokho ukuthi asisa sabuyela esimene ngale kwaloko bekulukhuni because of COVID, but nje we've got a good talent in darts. I can assure umbukele ekhaya ukuthi la kangwane ama-darts
Okay.
asezingeni elisetulu kakhulu. It's just that nje ama-facilities netikhatsi ke tekujima, but nje the people we have, they are so good.
Oh, all right.
Yes, because nje kushaba 118 nyalo akusasindwa lethusako. Setindwa nje lesetilula kakhulu. Setilula kakhulu.
Okay, is there anything, Babe, Mr. Patches, chela umbukeli that you would actually say it would be interesting for umbukeli to know about darts?
It's a focus game. Not really, it's a mind game. It's a focus game, and knowing to score. More especially, more especially on the school kids. Laba good, laba tsanza khulu maths because kusebenza kubala kakhulu.
Okay.
So you can score, but nangakwati kubala distract.
Okay.
So vele it goes together lokubala nalomdlalo. So and also iyayidzinga kakhulu discipline. Ngeke wadlala ama-darts ungase discipline because usebenzisa ama-weapon, it's like shooting, but ke kuyafuna ukuthi umbukeli abe discipline, and it's a good sport, and sivulelekile ukuthi singadlala noma ngangibani, and not kuleti indzawo labacabanga ukuthi tingito. Ngitshele nje mina umfundisi bese kuthiwa ngidlala eBahrain ngidlala ama-darts ngiyabekisa.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Sbusiso Patches, Secretary General with Darts Association. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, siyabonga kakhulu. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Now we're going to go on to a break, and our break is going to be the referees workshop with a referee instructor and local referees. We'll be right back.
You will find out over the years we have been having courses. FIFA has been conducting courses in Eswatini for referees. But we discovered that developing referees alone without developing instructors who actually are supposed to be developing referees, we will be doing no development at all. So this time around, we have actually brought together the instructors. These are the people, the custodians of the standard of refereeing in Eswatini. And we want to give them the new concept. We want to show them the new approach to the modern game. And by doing this, you find out that we have taken these instructors onto the class. We are actually going through, we are taking them onto the field of play. But in class, you saw the clips we are showing them. We are showing them match situations. And we want to see if they see the same situation, like how the referees see the same situation as they assess the referees during the local matches. And where they are not sure, because we have some situations which have slightly changed in the manner in which we evaluate the severity of offenses. And this is what we are actually taking them through. We are taking them through clips in situations like this. As we go further, tomorrow we are going to deal with what we call the assessment process. What is it that we want them to do when they are assessing the performance of the referees? Because if we just send them there to assess the referees without them knowing the new concept, they will not actually assess in a correct manner, which is required by FIFA and CAF. So this is what we are actually going through with them.
Kulo mfunza skola lokanjena sitakala kakhulu because isifunza new things le FIFA ati implementa kuma laws of the games ne mhlambe nema movements akho ungirafela nje nasophumile ukuthi na local ukuthi kudinga ukuthi usebenze kanjani. Yeah, ngoba kunenge ama expectations leba wakatha kubantu ungirafela. Akusiko easy kuthatha ama decisions nje, but nangabe attenda le mifunza sikolo le kanje kuyakusita noku-empowerisha ukuthi konke lokwendako ukwende through knowledge lo itholile lapho bufunza khona.
Since in Premier League, we are in an initiative yokuthi teams abe nemali up front. So how do we plan to achieve that? We are planning to achieve that through ukuthi fans are subscribed to the brand. For instance, njengoba ngachaza nasi launcha momo ukuthi best chase ema fans zama ko convert abe ma supporters kule momo initiative. So we're looking at ukuthi if it's a marketing wethu utai driver say per year semniki target say 20,000 fans la converted to actually having from fans to supporters lokuthi bakhona ukuthenga lithikithi so that ama team le season atoba ne money up front lama teams to be able to prepare themselves properly kuze sibe nale quality football ibe competitive the ground ibe level to everyone so that singameli kakhulu ama grants from sponsors but sicale thina from the office side of things ukuthi we sell the brand ukuthi ibhola abantu bathola ticket up front so target ukuthi this year maybe si converted 20,000 next year 40,000 size target 100,000 so we were looking ukuthi it will be not a one day sort of like program without driving no marketing wethu and digital platforms ukuthi siba drivele ukuthi bantu basitela ama teams through purchasing of the season ticket. So that is the main goal lesizama kuyipusha.
Welcome back to Temidlalo. I'm your host, Nogwazi Dlamini. Before the break, as you just saw, that was actually the break right there. Referee workshop that was happening. Local referees were being refereed and also an international instructor was there. And it seems like everything ihambe kahle. We hope so, actually. Right now in the studio, I'm with the golfers. I'm going to call them the golfers, Mr. Meshach Zwane and Mr. Themba Makubu. They are going to be unpacking about the Autism Day, which is going to be happening in Big Bend very, very soon. How are you, gentlemen? Dr. Meshach. Yeah, yes. You had a golf tournament earlier this weekend, if I'm not mistaken.
Golf tournament.
Pro-Am?
Pro-Am, yes.
How did that go? How did you play?
I came second.
You came second?
Not too well, yes.
This guy who keeps beating you guys, what are you going to do about that?
It's his season. He's doing well, so we just have to up our game. That's all. Yes, we just have to work hard.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Mawubuka udlale njani wena?
No, I played well, but I made my mistake Lanco State tournament.
Okay.
But you know, it's part of the game. There are very important tournaments like Letago, so Funagotsi I must build.
Okay. How did you prepare yourself mentally for the game? If I may ask.
I mean, you know, it takes a lot, but you try and go back to the old routine when to make sure mentally you're okay.
Yeah.
But yes, you have those challenges, but otherwise we try and prepare ourselves.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Staubuka Emma results in a bit of the tournament that you actually had. As you can see the results there on the screen. How can you beat Raymond to actually get to be number one? What are things do you have to do?
Well, there are a few things that I'm struggling with my fitness currently. I need to, and also I'm overweight.
Okay.
I need to work on that, and mental strength.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
I know I've been there. I've been number one. I know what it takes.
Okay.
So there are a few things that I need to take off.
Okay.
Raymond, I know he's a very good competitor. He knows me too. I've competed with him previously.
Yes.
He knows how deep I can go, and I know when he's performing well. I know he's performing well. But the main thing, I think for others that they have to do, those are the main things that you just need to watch, especially when you start performing your weight and the other few things, your fitness, because that, yes. And then again, we are blessed, we're starting to see sponsorship flowing through, so it's just making everyone so comfortable. Now it's time to start now building the game for to compete.
Okay, I noticed the Gulama results. There was a difference between day one and day two, as you can see right now. What happened good day one, look day two, or maybe vice versa?
Day two, Day 2 sa attack moya.
Okay.
Come just whoosh whoosh, and we tried the first 9 was very difficult for everyone, and also for others who were finishing the back 9. But we need those conditions because unfortunately we are not along the coast. Because we need the mental strength, and there are a lot of great games that are going to be coming up. I think that's very strong. And again, we have young players, the much juniors. If they see that happening to us too, they are able to build their game maybe much stronger than us, because that's what we are looking for when we're talking of development.
All right. Any birdies?
Well, I was so unlucky. I only made 4 birdies during the week, and then I came up over some of my guy. I mean, Oscar made so many birdies. Made 8 birdies, but then he made few mistakes that cost him the tournament. And I believe Naremond made Emma birdie. Let's see, to cushion him, especially the first day. So that is needed. And also, like I told you, fitness in this game plays a great role. My par 5s, I mean, the past 15 years, meaning I did not have par 5s. My par 5s, to me, I was playing them like par 4s because I was always on for 2 because of fitness. So I need to regain that so that I can match the guys. And also now I'm going international golf because the guys they go to the gym, they are fit. So definitely it's a challenge.
Okay. It was a pro-am, Mr. Mishak. How did the amateurs do? Because amateurs, they actually learn from actually being with the pros. How did the amateurs do, Lotlalena?
Well, I was lucky. I played with the sponsor, Mr. Dlamini. He did well, though Lomoya Velo took him to task because understanding why we win the previous tournament, we win a tournament, but this one he couldn't. He tried, but he breaker. Yes, so but you know, we are growing. And we are starting to see the country coming behind us, especially the corporate supporting. So we are doing great.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now we're going to unpack everything autism. Mr. Makobo Angakosha right next to me. Please tell us a bit more, Mr. Zwani. What is autism? Maybe basically singaqala lapho nje ukuthi iautism kahle kahle for umbukeli losekhaya longadi ukuthi autism yini.
Well, ngasho ukuthi kumbukeli sekhaya angeke ngubite ngesifo. Kuke kube nje ima challenges emtimba le khanse utelwe nawo lo mfana ukhanze ukuthi thine bese sidabanga ukuthi ngathi sekunenvo le wrong ngalomfana kanikude. I mean, I'm lucky lokuthi ngikhona ukugcina ngihlangane neba ka autism because I have khona nje ngimfundisako umfana unayo. And letinye tinvo, you know, as a coach natendeka uyokhanze ukuthi awutinaki kani phela you are teaching kids and bamfana ukuthi ukhuluma njani they store bakubeka and ukuthi behave njani bakunaka. So after meeting them and bakam an idea ukuthi, you know what, let's let's use golf as a vehicle. Si stage a tournament, si raise my funds. Ngujabulele kakhulu because when you think of autism, it's in Eswatini, sicabanga nje ukuthi khona lokonakele ngalomuntu. Kani bahlakaniphe kakhulu abantu. Mina nje ngimfundisako nangabe ngivamisa ukumbona every 2:30 nga Tuesday. Utangikhumbuta konke lebesikwenda the previous week. And angitshela you know what, you're one of my best friends. So now you ask yourself ukuthi ubona ngani lokuthi angihlukanise nakulabanye shothi bahlakaniphile mfethu intombi bathi na so bobabe lana basebenza ngalabamfana bona ke sebatosita ukuthi na umbona kanje ufuna kanje. We lucky also golf development it is part of our lokanjana ukuthi bamfana batokuthamka kanjena sikhonele ukuthi siba support sibafundzise but ke besingadlo sibatoqhamuka kanjani sidabatholaphi
Yes.
so baseke kithi no sanilethela labamfana bafundise legaluva sesinasi esithembe ukuthi nabo ngeke basibashiye ebaleni batobe sebasonzela futhi basifundzise do bankhanze vele bese kunayo insimini shaya but lokunye bengingadi bengifohla nje ukuthi ufuna ngitibambe ngoba ngingcoach lwami but ke sebatongitshela ukuthi oh naseka qhamuka kanjena seka actor this sekuvuka iaggression ufuna ke wena bese uvela kanje ukuthi utam support and again kunenkinga ke different kanjena ukhanze ukuthi sokhanza ngathi selihlazo ukuhamba naye kanti uyakubuka ukuthi ubehave kanjani and kuyamlimata futhi so lithi kanjalo ufuna stina ke when we dealing with them because they watch your behavior when ucabanga wena ukuthi utcoverisha wena so bona ke laba autism tasichazela but they are helping us ukuthi sikhave lama weaknesses I call them weaknesses like it nje as humans yes so basita ke so sijabula kakhulu kuba part of it and ama-golfers we believe ukuthi nge-weekend epic band they're going to come in numbers but support it and we thank companies like Ilovo who came up and supported the day and other companies ngilengithi list now wabala bonke ngisectolisa but nje sitabuya sibabonge bonke labantu kanje nako but nje sibonga nje nabo but nelihoffice la deputy prime minister ukuthi li support lelo kanjana sibonga kakhulu nawo but nje stawo lo kanjana khona ke ngihamba naye mne kumaphalala mduduzi lo ngisitako when it comes to the galuva and planning yes.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Zwane, for that. Mr. Makubu, like I said, could you please tell us why golf? Why choose igaluva to be something leto by vehicle yekufundisa abantu about autism?
Okay, ngiyabonga sisi ngivusele kakhulu babukele beSwazi TV. Ngicela nje kubonga kakhulu nokwazi bomeshak ukuthi nayifika inhlangano itoqela ukuthi sibambisane sicobelele imali sireze ifund for autism Eswatini. Autism Eswatini is an NGO. It's not funded by government itimele. So isebenza ngetindzaba debantu nje nebantwana labaphila labane autism ikakhulu kusekela labadali nalabo labaphila nabo lokuthi bakhone kuphila nalabantwana because njengoba sashito nje bet meshak this is it's a permanent condition simo lesi lotala naso ufe naso kepha ke lokumcwa kakhulu lokuthi uphile naso lesimo and we enjoy impilo just like we all do.
Access sifo simo.
Simo, yes, it's a condition. Yes, it's a simo lesi nje ucacisa nje kancane it's a neurodevelopmental disorder lokusho sikabeteka kwemthambo lethithe engqondweni leyenda ukuthi lo muntu bese so kwenta kwakhe sekuba ngilokuhlukile yes ku society lokwenje lokucommon badale nje emakhaya ngilokwe ukuthi uyadelay ukukhuluma lo mfana lo sikubonile nje kakhulu ukhanza sibaba nele delayed speech babe active lokwenta ukuthi bakuthanze lokudlala yes baba active labantwana bahle baba nalama tantrums lokhanze ukuthi abakhonde abalali kahle ebusuku bahlala nje ba active bese umntali uyakhathateka lokunye ke lokukhona bavame kuba learning difficulty abakhoni ukucopa kahle esikolweni because this thing is a spectrum abafanani bonke so ukhanza silomunye usevere labanye baba severe in such that babe nalesithiwa bo CP cerebral palsy abakhoni kuhamba labanye ke ukhanza ukuthi no adult severe bakhona kwenda tinto so kuba ngilowo kakhulu nje so sithandzile ke igaluva sinhlangano sibonile ukuthi stay thatha imidlalo ngosami ngoba iminingi imidlalo abantwana bethu bayithanda but sikhethe ukuthi asicale ngegaluva
okay ngibuyele kuwe Mr. Zwane iformat letabidlalwa ngiphi and kuregister kanjani for maybe someone lofuna ukudlala naye
okay iformat letabe idlala individual stable fort sibone kusilakuqaleni asende kanjalo ngani ngekuthi utawukhanza ukuthi khoni kuba setha kahle ngoba sibhekela ukuthi bachamuke futhi nalabamfana labanye maybe laba nale condition babe nathi so sibukeke iformat letawu posimukele wonke mvu sathi ke no asile kube individual step forward.
Okay.
Yes, but ke sicela futhi lokunye ukuthi golfers ma individuals nje letako amane ato supporter abe part of lo kanjana ngoba ngaphansi tawu support kwanza ukuthi khona ngoba sifuna spend at least na 52 golfers for the day playing the cost awumukela lo 52.
Okay.
Sithi ke umuntu ke istamcharge 250 le mali leyo ayitickets le mali leyo sifuna lokuthi igcine phinze isita lemisebenzi leqhutshwa bubabe ngala
lokuthi. Which is the question I was about to ask you Vele Babe Makhubu ukuthi we all know ukuthi I golf day it generates an amount of money, so what are your objectives with that amount of money? What are you planning to do with it?
Okay, ngiyabonga sesinokwazi umbuto lomuhle. Kulomnyalo phela sisi inhlangano ka Autism Eswatini benehlelo lapho khona bebaqashe ema therapist lebeka hamba ayeleti indzaweni ayosita labantwana be autism. Okay, umntwana le autism sisikanqanje chaza badinga I therapy cishe isikhathi lesiningi. Ngubekuse nje ngathi labanye khanza sabakhuluma. So lapho lo mfana uyodinga ini speech therapist to assist lo mfana stimulate ukuthi akhone lokukhuluma. Lobunye ukhanza ukuthi labanye abakhoni kumove kahle abakhoni khamba. So lapho sidinga laba be physiotherapy ukuthi bamjemisa atokhona because umfana ngeke akhone ukuhlala nje umfana ufuna ukudlala. Yes, ene ukuthi aye esikoleni akayisikole ufuna umfana akhone ukuhlala. So inhlangano ke beyinalo hlelo lelo kulomnyalo phili yaseke seyiya phela ke le fund because lo bekasita ubese sewakasakhona ukusita. So inhlangano ke seyibona ukuthi ke ayithinze begaluva. So le mali lena ke itasita ukuthi inhlangano icache ma occupational therapist iqhubeka nalo hlelo ivakashela abantwana labakhubeke ngalolu hlobo lemakhaya ngoba liningi lethu asikhona ukuthatha abantwana sigibele nabetimotweni noma emabhasini site nabo la isibhedlela ngophakathi khashane. So i-Autism Eswatini iyale so let mali lethu itasita lokuthi siqhubele uhlelo sitashela ama professionals.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you Mr. Makhubu. Thank you Mr. Zwane. We are going to cross over right now to Fabrice Musanera, who is our correspondent down at Somhlolo National Stadium with the game between Babane Highlanders and Manzini Wanderers. Fabrice, what's going on there?
All right, thank you very much, Nogwas. We still have some National Stadium. Second half, they have just added 3 minutes. So far, Babane Highlanders leading 2-0. I'll just walk away so that you can get the picture of what's happening. These are the last dying moments of the game. Highlanders leading 2-0, courtesy of Musa Zamini and Plan Khan for the scholars of the game. So this is the picture of what's happening, and I can tell you that, like we said earlier on, Highlanders coming into this game, the confidence was high, their standard of play today was quite high, and as I can say, with 3 minutes added, they are confident that they could be walking away with 3 points. For Wanderers, it's 2 defeats in a row after their defeat against Momo Cup in the Momo Cup tournament over the weekend. Now coming to this tournament, once again, they have been defeated, so they have to do their homework coming to the next game. For Highlanders, the spirit in the mood in the camp is high. As you can see, you can hear the noise. It's from the supporters. Just to give you a picture as the game continues, just look at what's happening. Could this be now a chance for Wanderers to get one? Let's try to see what's happening. They have just added 3 minutes. Highlanders, couple of substitutions were made. Incoming was Rio Matsenjwa, the likes of Piran Kondo, of course, making headlines in this game. They had a lot of counter-attacks. They had a lot of chances. They had a lot of chances to create. So they deserve to get 3 points today. And I would say this is a free kick for Manzini Wanderers. This is a free kick for Manzini Wanderers. Let's see what the result, but goalkeeper Kanyagwaza Shabalala was able to hold on to that. What he's trying to do is trying to kill the game to ensure that the added time is quite over. And as you can see, victory goes to Mbabane Highlanders. What the second half was, just Musa Dlamini coming to the box. Is he going to get a chance? No, but he brings back to the midfield. What a game it's been, of course, for this Mbabane Highlanders side, headed by coach John Makanya. For Wanderers, they have to do their homework. It's still early in the season. A lot can be done in the remaining games of the season. They shouldn't have lose confidence. And as we can see, this could be probably the last kick. We wait for the goalkeeper to give us something. We're trying to get the picture of the fence, but now we're still in the game. Nothing has changed. Now, that's the final whistle. Look at the fans. Look at the celebrations of the fans. Look at how they're happy. Look how much it means for them. Look how much it means for them. That's a victory for Mbabane Highlanders, as you can see. And it means they are walking away with 3 points. What a victory it's been. And to me, Nokwazi Dlamini here at Somkla National Stadium, I was in the company of Swiso Ngumara, our very good camera person, trying to get the visuals to you wherever you are. For Swallows, they're still winless in 3 games. They played a quarter draw against Seabirds. But for Highlanders, what a game it was, what a victory it was, especially in the second half, courtesy of Musa Dlamini and Piran Mkonda. Over to you, Nokwazi Dlamini.
Thank you very much, Fabrice Musonera and Sfiso Ngumalo down at Somhlolo National Stadium. We just heard the final whistle blowing with Mbabane Highlanders winning that match 2-0 and walking away with 3 points after that. What an awesome win it was after the second half. From me and the rest of the crew, the studio crew and the sports crew, what can I say? Sidlala kamnanzi.